I'm Elisa Teachout, and this video is all about technique. Now, the most important thing about technique is really just about noticing what your body is doing. So I'm going to sit at the piano, here I am, and I'm going to do what we call karate pose. And I'm just going to notice. So karate pose is where I reach out two fists to reach the end board here. I'll kind of turn this so you can see a little bit better. So I'm reaching, and I'm just noticing, what do my elbows feel like? What do my shoulders feel like? What are my feet doing? Just kind of noticing. All right, now when I go to the piano keys, I'm going to keep noticing my shoulders, noticing my elbows. Right now, I'm noticing that my elbows are a little bit behind me. If I try to go up and down the piano, I'm having to twist my body. Okay. Now I'm going to try scooting back on the piano bench a little bit, and I'm going to do some more noticing. All right, so here I am. I'm a little farther back. I'm going to do karate pose. I'm making two fists, reaching out. Okay, so now as I'm reaching, I'm noticing that my arms are straight, but I'm not really having to lean to be able to reach the end board. Okay, so I'm just noticing that, noticing my shoulders. I'm a little bit tense today. Okay, I'm going to put my fingers on the keys. I'm going to notice. Okay, I'm twisting my body again a little bit. And I'm going to go back to the other way now. I'm going to go scoot closer. I'm noticing I'm having to twist a lot more when I'm closer. And I'm feeling some tightness in my shoulders. Okay. When I scoot back, I'm going to do karate pose. I'm noticing I can reach all the keys a lot better, and my shoulders are much more relaxed. Okay, well now I'm going to back up even more on the bench. Okay, now my fists are not reaching the end board. Okay, I'm going to put my fingers on the keys. Okay, now I'm noticing if I want to be able to reach the black keys, I'm having to really lean my body forward. I'm feeling a lot of weight here. It's really not very comfortable. It's a lot more difficult for me to keep my hands round when I'm in this position. Okay, as I twist this way, I'm really having to lean my body forward. Okay, and I'm feeling a lot of twisting and pressure here as I try to reach. Okay, so hopefully through all of this, we always want to find the most comfortable way to do things. So we can experiment. Maybe I don't want to go so far forward. Maybe I want to try all kinds of different positions. But ultimately, what you'll find is that the most relaxed way to sit at the piano is to be able to reach the fall board with a straight arm and without having to lean one way or the other. Okay, so that's what we're aiming for. But ultimately, you want to find your most relaxed position, which is why we do this. Okay. All right. Our next step is we want to be able to be the right height at the piano. So if I am standing, or if I'm sitting on a very high stool, which I don't have right now, I'm noticing I'm reaching down to the keys. And it's going to be very difficult for me to use my wrist in this position. It's really just my fingers reaching down. And you can kind of see, let's see if I can do it. So this is the angle of my wrist right now, you can kind of see. So that's what my wrist is doing. This does not look very natural, nor does it feel very natural. So obviously I am too high at the piano, okay? If I try to go the other way, too low, okay, now my arms are down here. Again, it's going to be very difficult for me to use my arms and my wrists to be able to play. This is the angle of my hand now, okay? Also, not very natural. So I want to find that perfect height where usually you want your arm to be about parallel to the keys. And that's going to put your hand in the most natural position. Everything is nice and straight and relaxed. I'm feeling my arms kind of floating. Actually, I feel a little bit too low. I'm going to go ahead and put this cushion on my bench. If you have an adjustable bench, you can adjust it that way, or you can raise or lower the piano. My bench is not adjustable here, so I'm just going to put this little cushion that I bought for $5 there. So that's going to raise me up about an inch. Now that feels perfect to me. My shoulders are really relaxed. Even that inch makes such a big difference. Before, without the cushion, it's still okay. But in order to make my arm parallel, I'm having to raise my shoulders a little bit. And I'm carrying a lot of extra tension and pressure there. And in order to get really fast and be able to play whatever we want on the piano, we need to eliminate every little extra weight. It's just like if you are trying to run a mile and you have ankle weights on, it's going to slow you down. So we want to be able to eliminate every excess pressure or tension or awkwardness, so that way we give our body the freedom to play quickly and whatever we want. So that's the idea, and that's why we're going to spend some time really noticing how we're sitting at the piano today. All right, so we check to make sure we're the right distance, the right height, and we also want to make sure that we're sitting tall and relaxed. So let's go ahead and sit too tall. Okay, my shoulders are back. I'm trying to sit really tall, and actually you can notice my back is actually not straight. It's actually curving inward. Okay, now if I go the opposite direction, really slouchy, now my back is curving the other way. And you notice what happened to my arm again. Now my arm is the wrong angle again. So sitting tall and relaxed is going to help you maintain that parallel arm. And it's going to, again, give you the most comfortable way so you can play for a long, long time. Now, because my back is straight, I have the freedom. I can put in some extra arm weight. I can move my body all kinds of ways. I can lift my arms. I can do whatever I need to do without having to work extra hard, okay? So that's the idea. Okay, well, I hope that helps as far as posture. Take care, and I'll see you next time.